People being able to show their vulnerabilities emotionally is a strength in a society that says, hey, that sort of frowns upon it. So the last time I cried was a month ago.
Last week?
Last Wednesday.
This Sunday.
Can we be vulnerable with each other? I'm Jordan, and I'm taking 30 days to ask the deeper, more meaningful questions about life. So I went around the National Mall asking men, when was the last time you cried and why? You are not alone. Don't forget to like this video, share this video with the loved ones in your life, and at the end, I'll preview the question for day 18. Enjoy.
So I cried about 2 months ago.
2013 when my dad passed away.
One of my best friends who was in the Navy with me, he died on a motorcycle accident. So yeah, I cried for that. That was one of my homeboys.
We were getting ready to move, me and my wife, and we found out right as we were packing everything up that she had cancer. And that made me cry. That was a very scary moment. And we're still dealing with it.
Estaba internado por el COVID y lloré mucho. Lloré por un mes y medio. Fue el último mes que lloré. Y fue por esa causa, por el COVID.
Last time I cried was this Sunday and Father's Day, because I lost my father when I was 9 years old. Now I'm father, so that put me in a delicate emotion, remembering the things that I did with my father and the things that I'm doing now with my sons. That was the last time I cried.
So the last time I cried is when my daughter was born, and that was 5 years ago. First child. Didn't realize that it was going to impact me that way, and it did. And it does it every so often still to this day. So we just celebrated Father's Day for the 5th year this year, and I think she's going to make me cry a lot more over the years as well.
I cried earlier today because of the situation with my only son. I wanted him to come to a family gathering. He decided to not attend my functioning, knowing how much that meant to me. So that made me cry.
I lost my job in 2017, and I was going through some immigration issues. And if things wouldn't have gone my way, then I would have really had to pack my bags with my family, with my little kids. They just moved back from India, and that was the moment I cried. I simply gave up.
Last time I cried was a month ago, and it's because I was graduating from college.
Last time I cried was on Mother's Day. I had wrote a letter to my grandmother apologizing for some things that I had done in the past, and that was the last time I cried.
I used to work for a Renaissance fair in the city of Oklahoma, and I have met someone over there. I couldn't wait for see her again, but she lives so far away. She really lives so far away. Fortunately, I had to come to over here in Washington, D.C., and it matched with her agenda because she were nearby. She's in New York. And 2 days ago, she came over here. She drove down over here, and we have met again. And we stayed together for 1 day and a half of the other day. We supposed to be the entire week over here together, but then she had to come back to New York for finish her musical project. And the same night she came back, I was laying down on my bed, and I had the pillow that she was sleeping on nearby me, and I had the pillow, and I smelled it. It was the smell of her hair. That night I cried. That night I cried, mate. I hope I will see her again before I go back to my state. I still have 3 more days over here. Maybe she will be able to come back.
So it was like about a year ago. I just broke up with the first ever long-term girlfriend I ever had. We've been dating for about 2 years, and it was about like 1 or 2 months after we broke up, and it was my birthday, right? And like up until then I was doing totally fine, but I guess I was like in some kind of state of denial because on my birthday I was just suddenly hit with like this like kind of crushing feeling of just loneliness. And then it was like up to the 20 minutes before like it hit to my birthday, and I just kind of broke down and just started crying.
I think the last time I cried is like last week. I was watching a TV series from Thailand, I think, and I don't know.
the scenes was memorable for me, so I was crying just out of the blue.
Last time I cried was maybe last Wednesday, and I would say due to the uprising and violence in Columbus, Ohio. Many lives are being lost that I'll never have a chance to meet, you know, and see prosper.
Maybe about 2 months ago, basically it all derived from anger. Situation happened. I was kind of angry, and you know, from there, you know, I started crying, and didn't really last too long, but you know, I did cry.
How did you feel after you cried?
Honestly, I kind of felt good. It was like a relief. You know, it was like a relief, like I got it all out my system. So, yeah, I felt pretty good afterwards. You know, the anger was basically gone.
To be honest, I felt a lot better. I guess because like it was like just a lot of pent up emotions.
Actually, it was feel great.
And after that, it was pretty cathartic. Felt a lot better, yeah.
Felt good. It always does.
Yeah. What do you truly fear in life and why?
I've let myself kind of deviate from a path I knew that I shouldn't have gone to.
I guess that keeps me awake at night sometimes.
And I don't fear even the process of dying because I have a hope for the future. But I fear smaller, less important things.